Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today, we are finishing up the haunting event. We've got, was this 2 investigations? Honkai, Sky is crying. Yeah, sure, whatever. Let's do it. Fam, really, really good knife and fam. We've seen this news. This is huge. Or I thought the plot for our next ghost story. The title will be Epic Ghost Hunting Squad majestically owns Invisible Abomination. Not bad. My opinion, Heliba should be behind this incident too. Remember when Sirius finally exploded into a brain of fire? Mournful cries in the sky. It's possible these all originate from fleeting fragments from back then. Then Tail might be among them. If it's really Helubus causing trouble, who amongst us can fly? Should the Ten Lord Commission has a way, right, Huohuo? Being judge doesn't really let you fly. It's bothersome if Heliobus fragments are hiding in the sky. How are we supposed to wait for them to fall? What should we do? You'll come with me? I thought of something. As expected of a judge. Heard from Hanya that Huohuo has been very good at organizing the props of the Ten Lords Commission, so she's less of an expert. No, don't praise me like that. Well, we'll get to work then. Contact us if you have any questions. Oh, geez. All the way up there? Book. Book. What even is the quickest way up there? It's gonna be the elevator, ain't it? Bit of a collectible? No. Silence. I don't care. I just don't. Oh, the elevator isn't here, is it? Or, oh no, it is. Oh, little ghost, you found me. Favor can I give you? You should run, or you're afraid the strongest legal department catching you. You talking about the Ten Lords Commission? Actually, they are just a little bit scary. They won't arrest me for my carefully designed appearance, will they? I mean, here's something for you. It might be a bit stinky, but it's also very useful. Surreptitious meeting. You and I are destined to meet. Thanks. Thanks, little dude. There's some who don't. What it is, you dislike my... Just completely devoid of creativity. For taking human sure and interesting species. Can intelligent creatures actually visualize something they haven't even seen before? My entrance is not a sudden appearance, but instead a simple spiral off into the sky with sparks like a firework. Is that okay? It's not that simple, is it? Or just don't make an appearance next time. If someone didn't like it, you wouldn't just stop breathing, would you? If you tell storytellers don't tell any stories that someone else has told before, they would feel hurt, start to doubt themselves. Pity you're only asking Heliobus. I'm Mimi the imp. Mimi. Oh. You stop doing something just because the human doesn't like it. Enjoy the gift. Okay. What's up, Shaolin? Judge Huohuo, the courier side crane you need is ready. I'm still not used to being addressed as a judge, but thanks. Judge here. This flying Luna Gord mobile platform, aka Exorcist side crane. It comes with a courier package. It's packing a gourd with it. We're gonna fly it around and grab all the... It's actually pretty easy to operate. High-tech sacred instruments are usually pretty easy to operate. When the site crane is at the disposal. Who do we have who knows how to use it? Yeah, I know. That's me. Cycrane time? I'm ready. Let's do. So we're just flying around, grabbing all the fragments. Yoink. That's it. Feasibility of the exercise cycrane. Alright. Take a look at the place mentioned in the post. Oh no, now I go to the Divination Commission. Whoop. Oh. Just realized I forgot to turn the audio back. Star Rail, what do you mean you're not responding? Good. That's what I thought. Just realized I forgot to turn the desktop audio on in the stream. We're doing great. We're doing great, chat. Thankfully, you know, no character voices got missed. Heal Cycrane. Stato. Let's do. There's a bunch of layers. Do that one. Grab that one. I used to do mostly unruly heliobus. Don't sit still here. Oh. Catch me if you can, kiddo. Finally? That's not over yet. Oh. Oh. Inflicts Skyfire curse to all targets, which deal blast damage, continuously increase. Yeah, sure. Hit him with it.
The time is now.
Boom. Oh.
More enemies.
And that one. Oh. Popped him. Whew. Spear. Okay, I got it. This is actually pretty decent skill.
Can you let me have some fun this time?
Because he blows up and he'll take out both of them, right? Yeah. Boom. And boom. Done. Easy. Freaking Huohuo stops fleeing and returns to the ground. It's the fire. Not bad, my boy. This is the most exciting adventure I've ever had. What's your intention? Just out to have fun. If you're the one being locked in the furnace, always find ways to escape a boring place like that, though. I want to enjoy myself. I guess there's nothing I'm unhappy about. If you got nerve, don't let me escape again, or else I'll shut up and go in. There we go. One more heliobus dealt with. Should only be one location left. March. Am I seeing things? There should have been a heliobi here, right? Let's go quickly and take a look. March, Supa, and who's this? It's Huohuo from the Ten Lords Commission. Meet any strange occurrences? No, but I did manage to capture some beautiful shots of the scenery. this. Take this talisman with you. If something happens, it will react. Does this mean I'm fine? I suppose so. Believe in us, March. Take it as if nothing happened. March, don't worry. In any case, we will return to Fixwell Garden. Thing in Lunar Gourd needs to be restrained. What's up, March? How's the sightseeing going? Something really... Okay. You have fun, March. I'm doing important stuff. Stuff I can't talk about, March. But I have a feeling somehow you'll have pictures of it. Go, seal them away in there. You think other helium are the same? Worried that you've restrained Tails' freedom? Perhaps, I don't know, too. Anyway, let's post potions to get the people at ease. On a scoop. I mean, I did say. Even though we didn't find any clues about Tail, I'm still grateful. We'll continue to search for Tail. He's much stronger than Starfire. I'm sure he'll be fine. Nothing will happen to him. Boom. Didn't happen, little gooey. Whoop. Alrighty. No exorcismics. No fans. Excellent. Exorcismal Chronicles. Yeah, we've got a bunch of those unlocked. But we've got a dead wife who has come back. Alright. Let's get going. This thing, I suspect it's haunted. Seen this emerge before. Dead bank employee protects his former girlfriend. Don't tell me it's actually real. Get back on topic. When did going home become so tempting? Focus now, and also, that's really freaky. Very freaky. Or for the fact that OP made up the whole thing, I'd definitely say it was a Heliobus haunting. Some Heliobi will take advantage of a victim's deepest desire to call forth all kinds of illusions. They torture the victim, drain them of all emotions and desires, putting them in grave danger. Understand, Ghostbusting Squad, move out. Could please arrange, my lord? I shall humbly oblige. Yeah, Suba, could you go and check it out? Alright. Alright, take your time. So now we go to the Exalted Sanctum. So they did what you call a little bit ago. Trailer for the new Herda expansion, which is coming out in a bit. Looks pretty neat.
Have you read the novel about the Ten Lords?
This is the dude. Sending him a PM right then and there. Little Gui sent you, right? That'd be mean with her in person. It's like this. My neighbor is this old foxy grandpa who lives by himself called Wen Yon. He's an introvert who keeps to himself, hardly ever gets to interact with anyone. But recently at night there's been this laughter coming from his place. Somehow this guy has turned into a person filled with radiant joy. One time I bumped into him. I told me it was because his wife Ruxoi finally come home after 30 years abroad. What's so strange with that? His old age sounds so beautiful. Problem is his wife died long ago. Remember when they married? As a neighbor, I congratulated them in person. Unfortunately, those two did not live happily ever after. I've heard the great battle of Fanghu 30 years ago. Ruxoi, she sacrificed her life in that battle. Yet, here she was again. Don't believe in ghosts or anything. I'll know people coming back from the dead. Post us on that spooky thread because I didn't know who to turn to for help. Where can I find them? Shopping around Arm Alley, you should be able to find them there. Alrighty. I got it. This person, find a couple in Arm Alley. It's cool. Alrighty. Looks like we found something really strange. What was on our way? Alright. Arm alley is... Now we can just teleport to it. Come on. And... Oh, yeah, they're there. Yeah, I mean, that's just, like, clearly a ghost, dude. What's up, Huohuo? Doesn't seem possessed, and this heal abyss is also quite unusual. This has gotten more calm. I can only ask. Let's go. This place is different from the Lofi that I know. Only you are the same. So are you, just the same. I'd like to talk to the two of you. Beautiful lady, may I have a few words alone with her? A blind person could tell what our relationship is. I don't know you, and I don't know what you're trying to do. Please, can you really tell she's not a real person? You're the one who's not a real person. Damn, okay. Put on a date. So you're too gentle with them. There's no need to be soft and kind with these two hooligans. Dear, we shouldn't make a big scene of this. That girl is a judge from the Ten Lords Commission. Let's just pretend that any offense caused didn't happen. We're leaving here right now, okay? No, please wait. Try using the chime. Chime. Silly, what's wrong with you? No, don't look at me. Please turn around. What have you ruffians done? Put up your dukes. Hang on, Wenyan. Let me and him have a chat. Can't hide anything from the judge of the Ten Lord Commission. It's a heliobus. Do you think I didn't know? That it was too stupid to realize? Why'd you have to lay it alone like that for? Hang on, don't say that. So they do things by the book. So you were voluntarily deceived? The vain hopes of cheating him, but Wenyan probably saw through it at first sight. It's happy days. I've been nothing more than a tacit game of playing house. This feeling, it's real. Once thought that as a being of Starfire essence, I never needed to love or be loved, but I was wrong. So I beg you, please don't let me lose what we've only just gained. It's Roxoy, if I'm not mistaken. Mr. Wenyan has changed since the two of you met. Have you noticed that despite not taking possession, you still unintentionally consume the host's body? You're right, I'm being selfish. So, you know I never cared about any of that. And I'll soon wither away from exposure to a heliobi. I already know that, my boy. It's just what I used to research back in my days of studying on the Zooming's Academy. From the very start, I never should have, don't say that, seen you one more time. It's price paid by a life of conserved luck. Boy, I know you have to act according to the Ten Lords Commission, but I'm asking you to relax a little. Once we spend our final moments together, she will definitely come for you. Let's give me a little time. I mean, is this a con? Because I don't know, man. Tails has been the only, like, decent one. I mean, he can visit it while it's locked up. Like, he can come visit. You're brilliant and capable of understanding and sympathizing with the feelings of your very own kind. Are you so young you've never experienced the feeling of missing absent friends? Won't let you separate us? Please understand. Yun, if what you want is to escape with me somewhere far away, then I can... Yeah. Soy. Feel your infinite capacity for motion and strength. Don't worry, I'll do everything I can. Yeah, you see, when you react like that...
Clemency? Never heard of it.
And... Fiend Seal. No real good opener.
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Wind? Thank you.
The truth of life and death. Revealed in an instant.
Oh, shouldn't have done that. Because now I need to follow up.
It's but a vision.
This combat needs
That.
optimizing.
And the dog.
Speed too slow.
Boom. Go, Fiend Seal. Why is that my... Is there a way to set which exorcismic you use, or is it just whatever?
Lance at the ready.
Boom. Grab the thing.
Move aside, amateurs. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
They all get serious. Yeah, because this one doesn't even... Doesn't really even damage.
Step aside. I have no interest in.
Boom. Ugh.
Can you let me have some fun this time?
Fart. Impair.
Time for a buzz.
Heal.
I'm on guard.
Take that one out. Yep.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Uh,
Time is now.
that should be enough. Yes.
More time for a buzz.
Wind weakness, please. Fireworks.
Do we have to fight?
Pop. That's right. Oh,
Lance at the ready.
Fiend Seal. Boom.
You took the bait. Just time for a buzz.
And... Dead? Yeah, there we go. Easy battle. And one more in the gourd. Sorry, Jan, I can't go with you anymore. Back to me, I beg you, please. Do anything. It will kill you. Going to the Ten Lords Commission, taking with you. Let's go back and put it inside the suppression tower. Oof. Like, I mean, if it's literally just Tail. Tail is like the only decent one we've met. Maybe the one that was possessing Bailu too. But that's about it. I think I get it. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with how you're doing things. Sometimes, when you get everything right, the results can still feel us leaving unhappy. That's the job of a Ten Lords Commission. That's the job of the judge. Understand, but I still think there's more we can do. Take this to him. Foxes might not immediately reach the stage of being Mara struck, but this will help him feel better if he uses it. Didn't do anything wrong, it's just what's right is very hard to accept. Longevity pill of cruelty. Medicine exclusive to the Yao Qing. Said to have the effect of improving overall fitness and rendering those who take it immune to all diseases. Review. Death. Oh yeah, that's a lot. What is it, like a suicide pill? Are we about to give this dude a suicide pill?
It's getting late. Where to now?
When you on? From Ten Lords Commission. Want to apologize. What for? What you're doing is right. That's all you care about, isn't it? Here. Medicine. So this longevity pill of cruelty. Thanks, and loss I barely regained, but I still managed to hold on to things. Now, if even the very pain of losing her is taken away... Oh, it's an amnesiac. Okay. Bear this pain now, I can still hear her and remember her. It's how she can always be with me and never leave me. Blame you not, nor do I hate you, because you didn't do anything wrong. It's just I really don't want to talk to you. If there's nothing else, please go. Alright.
My dad is an ace.
Huohuo. Made your choice, now is not the time for regret. Going to Finn asked us to post the update. You got it. It's far. No. Why? Dimension. Yeah, sure, let's go with it. Understand Mr. Wenyuan's sentiments. It's hard to accept someone leaving. Insane. You did a great job, and she's heading off. Hail fire. Little guy's number one. Did I just see little guy's number one simp? The fuck? Feed? Oh, we can do Fixtural Guard in chapter 3. So that achievement I got. System taking the heliobust away. Great, and Ghost Hunting Squad. Smoke tea. I ordered 2 extra. First come, first serve. You're making us fight. The 3 people fight for 2 teas. You're causing a rift in our friendship. How are you gonna make up for it? See you next time. That's already in the Book of Grudges. I can't have them. It's yours. Tooties fall on the ground and spilled. Cheer you all. Yeah. I love those. I love the stickers, man. Like, oh, where's? There was a little event that didn't have a whole bunch of stories, so I didn't record it with March. And March has so many good stickers. Like, where? Like, look at. I love this one, dude. Like, March's stickers are great. But we gotta go to Fixtural. Teleport. We also have claimable rewards.
I don't think searching like this is the best way.
Well, what else are we supposed to do?
Evil spirit breaks into restaurant and eats double its body weight in food. Oh, do you think
Is
Hale did this? Seems like
is her phone case a Ghostbusters reference? I just noticed that it like that. That's great.
Sounds like a very hungry criminal came up with a very poor excuse.
Of course, we got D-Ting on going to
What
phones.
about this one? Paranormal activity reported at exclusive horror immersia. Guests experience haunting within 7 days of screening. It reminds me of when I used to watch horror immersia to train my courage. Whenever there was a suspenseful moment, Tail would jump up and scare me.
Oh, she misses him.
Guys, I feel like this is just some sort of prank or a marketing stunt to boost ticket sales.
Poor kid. Have we planned our next steps yet?
Browsing Ghostly Grove for hours. Every time she finds a suspicious incident, she says, "Do you think Tail did this?"
Oh.
Any suspicious incident could be Tail related when you think about it.
I feel like Tail is still around. Oh, but if so, why didn't he come back to see me?
We'll come
He's your
back.
Tail for so many years. I'm sure he'd come back to say hi. Or bye.
Anyway, even if you don't find Tail, you're still a great judge. The success of our ghost hunting squad proves it.
Thank you, Miss Gwei. I don't really get compliments.
Oh.
Without the encouragement of you squad members, working with you guys has made me feel a little more confident. Oh, but it's hard not to think about the days when Tail was still around. Back then, I was a useless coward. I'd hide at the first sign of trouble. Tail would always complain about it, but he'd also get me out of danger.
Reminds me of me and my brother. Sort of a love-hate relationship.
Hey, look at this!
Did you find
Oh.
Tail?
What you found, Huohuo?
Hey, look at this!
Cloud Knight caught doing unthinkable at Alchemy Commission? Spot one. Cloud Knights act no strange, swinging their weapon around as if they were possessed or something. It's definitely wrong. Alright, let's do it.
Is this something Tail would do?
Tail or no tail, it's definitely the work of a heliobus.
Let's hurry up and get to the scene. There'll be trouble to pay if we're too late.
Alright. Let's go.
Be careful, everyone. This sounds like a very aggressive heliobus.
We're not gonna talk to Cirrus? Alrighty. Come on. Exorcismics. Can I... Like, yeah, it shows off all these exorcismics, but like... I want to use that one. How do I... select them, you know? Clean that. Then 15, oh boy. Icon. That. Those. Alright. To the Alchemy Commission. Whoop. Whoop. There we go. What's up, guys?
Hey, calm down.
I just learned a new technique. I'll use it to end your life.
What's up with this guy?
Unauthorized personnel should keep their distance. It's dangerous here.
Actually, we're not really unauthorized, are we, Judge?
Is that Sushang? And a judge? Why are the Ten Lords Commission here?
Don't worry about it.
It's a very long story, so let's deal with the problem at hand first.
Mr. Cloud Knight, sir, the Ten Lords Commission will handle this. Thank you for your cooperation.
Understood. Please, take mercy on him.
You got it.
Don't worry, this sort of thing is our specialty.
See you like this.
Oh. And I get to use the one I wanted. Sweet. Take that one out first. Blast. Boom.
You took the bait just like that.
Hit him with the seal again.
Time for
Think
a
there.
buzz.
Quantum weakness, there we go.
Do we have to fight?
Of course.
Take him out. We do so much, dude. That, yep. There we go. This one rocks, dude. Subdue the crazy Cloud Knight.
Judge Huohuo, is he all right?
We're trying to figure that out.
Isn't in danger, but his hands and feet are spasming, and his speech is incoherent. I think he's experiencing a delusion that he can't snap out of.
Or is it Mara?
Like I've been drained of my strength.
Mr. Cloud Knight, sir, are you okay? Can you answer a few questions for me? Do you remember what happened to you?
I think so. Let me think for a moment. I received a report today about an infestation of abominations here at the Alchemy Commission. The captain sent me to clear it out. What happened after that was like a dream? I can't explain it.
Okay,
My
try.
weapon suddenly started talking to me. It taught me fighting techniques, which moves to avoid, which moves to use, which stances to adopt to retain balance. Then it told me to relax and let it take control against the enemy.
That sounds
Alright.
just like a Heliobus.
I followed its instructions. To my surprise, it felt like my combat skills had greatly improved. Still, it told me I was incompetent, like a piece of rotten wood. It wanted to find a new apprentice to carry forward the art. It was only then that I realized there was a sword-wielding child beside me, staring right at me.
Weapon one, take the child is
Lots
apprentice?
of children grow up learning to use a sword on the Lofi, but for a child to be walking around with one.
I sure hope we're not thinking of the same person.
I realized the boy was the general's retainer.
Oh, Yin Quang.
I knew it.
When I heard my sword say the name, I was in disbelief. And then, for some reason, I just attacked Yinxing.
Seems like you both came out
He
unscathed.
must have spared me. The funny thing is that I didn't even see him move. I just fell straight to the ground. What happened next was even more outlandish. Yinxing looked like he was talking to the sword in his hand. He turned around and left without looking back. And my weapon never spoke again.
Not good.
Oh boy.
I'll take care of the Cloud Knight. You go after Yinxing.
You got it, Chief. Oh boy. That's like the second worst person on the Lofi to get possessed. All the way. How do I even get there? He's in an unexplored part of the map. Oh jeez. Trotter. Trotter. And over the goods. And over the goods. Where's Silver Wolf? Okay.
This comes that needs optimizing.
Actually, break them.
Speed too slow.
So we can start working on entanglement. Break.
Lance ablaze.
It's ablaze.
Flaming lance.
Burn them down.
Forward.
Boom.
You took the bait just like that.
Entanglement 3.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Entanglement 4. Max entanglement. Oh yeah, he's the one that can spawn dupes. Shit. Oh, we should heal.
Time for a buzz.
Boom.
We have to fight.
Of course.
Heal up.
I'm on guard.
Finish him. Finish him. Hopefully. Ah, wind shear will take him out. Recovered. Scared.
You took the bait just like
Right.
time for a buzz.
Compare. One weakness. Entangle.
Speed too slow.
Boom.
Maybe I can do this.
Bop him. And buff.
Move aside, amateurs. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Right. He goes down. Oh.
Revealed in an instant, this sanctuary.
Build the entanglement on the trotter. It advanced the trotter. Or kill it. That works too, Dan. Hell yeah.
Lance
And now this dude.
To the finish.
Just need to get
Have some time for a buzz.
some weakness on it. Wind, that works. Dead. Just like that. There we go. Now we just gotta find our way to where Yan Qing's gone off to. This way? Presumably? The flickering textures? That. Okay, yeah. There's a path. Chests, good.
Is that all?
Cause I like legitimately do not know where to find a whole bunch of Stral, and I need like a ton of it for Eidolons for preservation. Trailblazer. Blue sword swishes by. It seems to be calling us.
This sword is a famous weapon crafted by the Artisanship Commission. It resonates with its master, reacting to his movements in battle like it has a mind of its own. He must
Okay.
have encountered some kind of danger, and his sword flew away to find someone to help, right?
That sounds like the least useful thing a sword could do.
Miss Ushang, don't scare me like that. What kind of evil would be strong enough to pose a threat to Yanqing?
I'm not sure, but the Heliobi are strange creatures. Even the sharpest sword can't cut them.
Uh-oh. I just had a thought.
If it's not auspicious, you'd best not say it out loud.
Based on what
Alright.
that Cloud Knight said, it isn't that Yanqing's in danger.
Yanqing is the danger.
Exactly.
Follow the sword. No matter what, we have to find Yanqing before things get even worse.
Alright. Let's go deal with him. Oh. Trail of monster carcasses. The eyes of the beast hint at astonishment. What, he's mashing the fourth grade intensity. He's in the
This
depths?
is the dock for Dragon Prayer Terrace. Judging by the sword's behavior, that's where Yanqing is.
Should we really
All
go
right.
charging over there? Even without a heliobus, Yanqing is a swords master among swords masters.
Nah, I'd win.
Are you scared, Sushong? Me too. Compared to the other heliobi we've dealt with so far, this one seems like it could do some serious damage.
It'll be fine. Lance beats sword. Haven't you ever played Fire Emblem?
Taught me swordplay as soon as I could walk. I might not be as good as
Or was it the other way
general
around?
But I would never let cowardice dishonor the
It's
memory
fine.
of the Cloud
Don't
Knight
matter.
Or the family sword. But I am worried.
Either way, we win.
The heliobus possessing Yanqing is too strong. I'm afraid I might not be able to guarantee everyone's safety.
The General has been supporting our ghost hunting squad from the very beginning. It's time to return the favor.
Hell yeah, let's deal with it.
If it wasn't for the General's sake, as a judge, I can't let a heliobus take over someone as dangerous as Yanqing.
Alright, let's go.
Miss Gwei, Mr. Trailblazer, please help me rescue him.
You got it. Let's go. Oh, hold on. Yanzu.
Yanqing is at Dragon Prayer Terrace.
Level 58. He's weak to wind. We got this. Easy, chat. Oh, that's a lot of swords. That's like a lot of... Oh, shit. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
What are all
Feeling
these swords
particularly
doing?
murderous today? Hmm?
Must be a heliobus illusion.
No, I think that's just Yanqing.
Shouldn't we ring the harmonic chime and see if we can talk to Yanqing inside the illusion?
Illusion? Since
Uh-oh.
each of you can see it, wouldn't that mean you'd fallen into the illusion as well? Don't be alarmed. To me, this sword formation is a precious arsenal. When I gaze upon any one, 1,000 sword fights dance before my eyes. The swordplay far exceeding anything I have learned.
Oh
And better
boy.
yet, they welcome those who wish to pursue higher realms with open arms.
Oh boy. A heliobus is leading you astray.
I know that this is an illusion created by a heliobus. The General sent me to assist the Ten Lords Commission. I know a thing or two about your work.
Okay.
These cosmic flames are not good nor evil. They are simply a mirror. As long as a host's mind is clear, a heliobus cannot control them.
Are you sure about that?
Take me, for example. At this moment, I am free of all distractions. And I see the potential for greatness in these swords. Isn't that right, Master Apira?
Apira? That heliobus's name is Apira?
Correct. Master Apira promised to show me the flaws in my swordplay, and had to take it to the next level. That's why I brought them to Dragon Prayer Terrace, where I suffered my most serious setback.
Young one, with me, everything will be different.
Oh
Whether it
jeez.
be Imbibitor Renee, the Stellaron Hunters, or that woman, your accomplishments will exceed them. You will be matchless. without
woman.
limits.
Are they talking about... What was her name? Like Jinglu? The blindfold girl. I don't remember a lot about her.
The swords have taught me something already. I'd like to see how sharp my skills have become.
Oh boy.
My skills are lacking.
Oh, what is this?
Countless defeats.
Demon Shackle.
Pyra is my master.
Okay.
No longer.
Break him. Oh, good. He's lost it.
Time for
Get that impair, please. Wrong element.
Come get me.
Oh. Oh boy.
I'll hold everyone back again.
What do you mean mystery element? Formation core, weakness of target enemy is one of the following. Oh god. It's Mem Aleph all over again. Oh shit. Okay, that one's wind. Got a blast charged up. Not fire. Oh, I keep losing track of the fiend fire. We get the next one.
Never heard of it.
So how does this work? Weakness of targeted enemy is wind, lightning, or imaginary.
More enemies. Time
Can I
for
inflict a weakness on it? I can. Imprison? No. It breaks no matter what. Main target Yan Qing. There we go.
Time
Hit it
for
with quantum. Enough with the fire. One. Shit.
Punish evil.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward.
Oh, not doing a good job of keeping track of those.
I'm just warming up.
It. Oh, Silver Wolf and shit. Okay, we get the fire.
Lance at the ready.
Nah. Ice breaking light. Oh,
Time for
repair. Fire.
Not a scratch.
She advance. Heal.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Move aside, amateurs. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Right. Boost from tail. Boom.
I'm on guard.
Imprison. Blast.
Can you let me have some fun this time?
Don't go for it.
Clemency? Never heard of it. The time is now.
Smack him and then done.
The truth of life and death.
Boom.
This sanctuary. It's better vision.
Big damage.
The sword fight must be fought with sincerity of heart and mind. Give it your all.
What do you think I'm doing?
Shing, snap out of it. We don't want to fight you.
But I want to fight you. We're just getting started. My level
Oh, jeez.
Their skills are nothing compared to mine. What can I learn from any of them?
Then why not hack them down right here?
Oh,
Hack them down? I thought we were just sparring.
The laws of the battlefield are no different from the laws of the universe. Life for victory, and death for defeat. Swordsmanship is the art of victory, and only the victorious swords can be passed on. Swords defeated are buried among the barren wastelands.
oh boy.
You're resisting me? Rid yourself of these needless notions of clemency. How can you move forward without casting these distractions aside? Raise your sword.
Life for victory and death for defeat, huh? All this talk of laws of the battlefield and the universe. You think that gives the appearance of a Grand Master? You're just using someone else's ambition to satisfy your own desire to shed blood. This Xuan Yuan sword in my hand has been passed down through my family for generations. When my mother gave it to me, she said, the bread may bake, but the heart remains. And for a long time, I had no idea what she was talking about. Today,
Okay.
I just realized I misheard her. I think she actually said, the edge may break, but the heart remains. Probably. The Lieutenant Yinching, the winner and loser of this battle, have yet to be determined. Don't give me that there is no point in fighting any longer speech.
This little wench's fighting spirit is on fire. Young one, since she insists on fighting, will you give her our answer?
I won't back down.
Miss Sushang, you...
This is between fellow Cloud Knights. Losing a fight isn't a big deal, but if I abandon my fellow soldiers and bring dishonor to the Knights, how could I wield my sword again? Granted, I might not last more than a few moves. You guys go get the general, quickly! I'll try and hold him off until he gets here.
You sure about that?
Sushang, my bestie. Why is she so stubborn? Still, that was pretty freaking cool.
A spirit
Yeah, sure.
told me that the general is still in Victual Garden. Let's hurry. I think the only one that can break Yanqing's illusion is Jing Yuan himself.
Okay, let's go grab Jing. Fixed roll, fixed roll, fixed roll. Whoop. Talking with Cirrus.
Is something the matter? You seem out of breath. A heliobus that creates illusions for the sole purpose of instructing someone in swordplay. I wouldn't mind learning a few tricks from them myself. Unfortunately, it sounds like this one is a little too aggressive to be a decent sparring partner.
Yeah, pretty
This
much.
is not an adversary that someone as young as Yanqing is equipped to deal with.
General, we need to move fast. If we wait any longer, I'm afraid that Sushang might be...
I can understand your sense of urgency. But before I leave, I have a question for Cirrus.
Oh, we're doing Cirrus now.
Listening this whole time. I trust you are familiar with Pyra.
Naturally. Among the Heliobi, Pyra manifests the courage and warring spirit of Ignomar. They the most aggressive of all the fragments. But who is this sword master? Who is Yanqing?
My apprentice.
No wonder I smell a hint of sadness in you. In order to rescue his incompetent apprentice, the master must fight on the battlefield himself. I must say, I'm very envious of Apira.
You know the flavor of sadness, but not its meaning. An apprentice obsessed with victory and defeat has lost his mind to a heliobus, and is now trying to shortcut his way to mastery of the sword. This is my failure to him as a master. And the source of grief you see in me now.
Then you should hurry. Apira has an insatiable bloodlust. Once they've enslaved your mind, they can make you turn against your friends, your kin, even your own master. Go! I don't wish to delay your death match with your apprentice.
Alright, let's get moving.
Su Shang is awaiting our timely arrival at Dragon Prayer Terrace. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do the fight again. Alright. Hey Sushang, how's it going? You holding up?
Lieutenant of the Seat of Divine Foresight. Is that the best you can do? And I was thinking I'd be done for the moment you drew your sword. I didn't think I would last this long. I'm not half as bad as I thought.
Young one, you're hesitating again. You're always hesitating. Your opponent is no match for you. Yet they have managed to fend you off for this long. As a swordsman, have you not any pride? Do you want to repeat the disaster you suffered at Dragon Prayer Terrace? It's time to finish it. Only blood can cleanse the shame of the sword.
Oh boy.
He won't do it.
General.
Young one, your old teacher has arrived. Under his tutelage, you never experienced true failure. But after suffering your first major setback, your confidence in your swordsmanship has been faltering. You worry that the general is disappointed in you. You worry that you don't have what it takes to be the person the general wants you to be. Now, show him what I have taught you. He'll be very proud of your progress. Tell him that with your sword, you will bring victory to the Xianzhou.
With my sword.
Yanqing would never draw his sword on me to prove himself. I have confidence in him. This confidence is not a belief that he will win every contest. It is a belief that he will one day break free from the paradigm of victory and defeat, and realize his true reason for wielding the sword. The pleasure of swordsmanship, the saving of life, and the dispatchment of enemies. This truth must be discovered by himself. No one can teach it to him. Now is the time for him to take that step.
General, I...
Break free from victory and defeat? Those are just empty words to comfort the dead and the defeated. Think of your crushing defeat at Dragon Prayer Terrace. Think of how you felt then, teetering on the brink of death. If the sword of that Stellaron hunter had pierced your flesh, you wouldn't be standing here pondering the meaning of victory and defeat. Now is the time to break all your chains. Draw your sword on your master, to the general who is trying to imprison you. Draw your sword.
Oh boy. And Queen.
General,
Inching.
allow me to demonstrate my swordsmanship. I hereby challenge you. Apira, I challenge these swords to battle!
Young fool. How disappointing. Your accomplishments would have been limitless. But you've been led astray by empty idealism. None of that matters anymore. While teaching you, I studied your every move inside out. And now you wish to throw down the gauntlet. Very well. In your own image, and with your own techniques, I will teach you one final lesson.
Alright, let's go.
Your swordplay, every stroke and sway, I've committed it all to memory. Now, allow me
Compare.
to demonstrate
Quantum weakness, there we go.
with merciless intent how powerful I am.
Sword formation.
No, Yanqing. Conceal your form and hide your intentions. Don't fall for their distractions.
No. Him.
Lance ablaze.
Swipe it.
Flaming lance.
Hit them all.
Forward.
Boom.
Punish evil!
Imprison.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
So that one wasn't wind. Neither is that one.
Time for a
We can
buzz.
force this one to be something. Fire. Check that one. Wind. Excellent. Fire. Which should mean both of those are electric weaknesses. So we can't do anything about them right now.
You're all in on it.
But
Time
Compare.
for a buzz.
wind weakness. Break. The other one should break, right? No? Okay. Imprison.
The time is now. I'm on guard. To the
Hit
finish.
the sword.
More enemy. Time for a buzz.
Oh, fire. And died anyways. Good enough. Heals.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict. The truth of life and
And
death will be this
hit him with the ult.
is but a vision.
Big damage. Very good.
I'm just warming up.
Why did I accidentally knock the Fiend Fire to him?
Fracture.
Time for a buzz.
Nothing. Shit. Heal. Buff.
Don't come any closer.
Move aside, amateurs. Fiends or devils.
And boom.
Them all.
She advance.
Levels armies.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Get imprisoned, idiot.
Lance at the ready.
Smack.
Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a
Come
bath.
on, give him some kind of weakness. Fireworks. Yeah, heal. Basic attack.
Huh. More enemies.
Uh,
This combat needs optimizing. At
Oh.
this speed, too slow.
and then fix the damage reduction. Basic.
I'm on guard.
If we use that now, will that shove him back down? I don't want to try it.
Finish!
Gonna hold everyone back again.
Eh, it might have. Smack him. Break him.
You took the bait
Excellent.
just like that.
Why is he not taking...
Step aside.
He didn't get the debuff that causes him to take extra damage. Shit.
Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a bath.
Quantum, please. Thank you.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Skill. Let him move, I guess. Because we actually want him to be imprisoned. This does not matter. This Huohuo's gonna take him out. Let's go.
One hit, one stroke of luck, one victory.
Way to go, Yan Quinn.
Impressive.
Oh damn, he broke his sword.
Bested.
Ew, it's about time we got this guy into the gourd.
And done.
General,
I know what you wish to say, Yanqing. We can move past the melodrama.
then, to the rest of you, thank you for bringing me out of that daze. Especially you, Miss Sushang.
Why does everyone that gets Heliobust love to apologize for it? You're the victim here. They're the ones stirring up chaos. It should be me thanking you for holding back during our battle. Or maybe, just maybe, it's due to a sudden skill improvement? Don't you think?
But you're not passed out with fear. You're pretty cool. Pretty good.
Sushang is pretty badass. We're gonna need to get you a front page news story for this one. Heck, let's get some billboards.
So, you've made it your daily mission to tease me, huh?
With respect to this incident, what is your plan for posting on the Lofi's Ghostly Grove? Since it concerns the seat of divine foresight, I am hoping you could.
Just a little bit of overzealous sparring.
Well, about that. Let me discuss it with him first.
Knife him. Please. Some commission. Need actor mysteriously missing. That one.
Is everyone okay with this?
Thanks for covering for me. I'm so embarrassed.
It's
Oh,
alright,
and
buddy.
we should hurry back and lock Pyra in the evil binding matrix. They're a dangerous one. I'm afraid they might escape.
Well then, Yen Qing and I will take our leave now.
Alright, see ya, Jing.
Let's get out of here.
Back to fix roll. Oop. And he goes in this matrix.
That was a big risk, Mitsu Shang.
Actually, I'm well aware of my own limits. If it weren't for Yanqing resisting that heliobus, maybe I wouldn't have been able to hold on until you brought reinforcements.
Was it crucial for all of us to retreat?
We only needed one person to fetch reinforcements. Why didn't we get him to stay behind with you? And why didn't you ask?
It's kinda embarrassing, but I was caught up in the moment. I guess I never thought it through.
Ugh. Sometimes I wonder whether your head's screwed on right. We need to take you to the Alchemy Commission for a checkup.
Maybe, but my actions kept everyone safe, and that's what matters. Miss Huohuo needed someone to look out for her, and little Kuei's just a civilian. You shouldn't be putting yourself in risky situations. As for him, he's a distinguished guest of the Seat of Divine Foresight. If anything were to happen to him, it could turn into a diplomatic crisis.
I don't think so.
In my head, it made the most sense for only me to stay put.
If I still had my tail, I wouldn't be slowing everyone down.
Sorry,
Aw.
Huohuo. I didn't think it through. You were never a burden.
It's not your fault, Miss Sushang. It's just... I've been wondering... how can someone average like me keep up with the affairs of the 10 Lords Commission without my tail? Forget it. We should get some rest. There could be even bigger dangers waiting for us tomorrow.
Alright. We can always find tail. No message. Exhausted, you're incredible. Don't feel like he's using his full strength at all. Standing martial arts, guys. Maybe we should talk about counterweight stuff. Got lots of different gifts sent by fans. Yay. Where's your yay, Shushan? Cheese out. See? It's just the three of us celebrating. Yeah, let's celebrate. Ta-da! Sure by the little Gleamverse. Look at that. 275, it's 272k. Very nice. New investigation assignments. A convenient meeting point. Gather the lads. Oh, discussion. Ask me anything. Everything about Gneifen. 10k and 6 gratuity. Why not? Okay, so we've got one left. Shouldn't there also be... Maybe there's 2 left. Duty points. Got a new track of destiny. Very good. Let's discuss. Is everyone here? We'll begin. We've got an announcement to make. Sorry, this guy Doc was back during Cloud Knight's basic training. Got a parcel recently, and there was a silver subscription commemorative medallion from the website. Nice. You get 100k, they send you the silver medallion. To the silver one comes the gold one for 1 million, so the silver is quite valuable. We've all put so much high quality content out to our fan base for the account. It's been rapidly increasing. That's me. It's everyone's effort. Congratulations. How'd the life? Everyone here, because I think we each have an equal share in this medallion. Each one of us forms an indispensable part of this squad. And without everybody chipping in, there'd never be such a flashy program. So I want to give this medallion to everyone. How are you going to give it away? Assuming it isn't possible without our fan base supporting us. After racking our brain, I've decided to upload a video to my personal account on the Ghostly Grove as an acceptance speech, and also do an Ask Me Anything segment with my fans. So we can help out. You have lots of ideas and general knowledge. I get social anxiety. Is it cool if I don't? That's it then. They should finish up their own stuff first. I'll arrange for the shoot video contents later. And QA segment. Let's see if there are any interesting questions. It's stream all special effects, trying to scare people. It's real. It's all you're in, it's up to you to believe it. I used to love your outdoor streams, especially your live shopping restaurant. In many places, I was wondering, what do you like best on the Zen show? So many. I think. Have you not been streaming recently? Will you still do it in the future? I love putting your live restaurant videos. I'll stream every day. Sure, stream every day. Alright. Holmes, feeling lost inside the social network that's sometimes witty, sometimes harsh. So yeah. Come back to your senses. You have come to rely on your own superior sense of morality. And based on your understanding of Gneifen, you keep flipping through these options. As the deadline for submitting questions approaches, Gneifen asks you to shoot the location for the Q&A segment. A few interesting questions before you go. Shoot over at Starskiff? Sure. Well, Starskiff. Teleport.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Have I found enough Stral for one of hold on. I do have enough for one. We'll grab it. Characters. Eidolon. It's just the skill talent enough. That's useful. Start back. Yeah, being able to open with a burst would be great, but you're here. Equipment's been calibrated. Start the ones you got. Back and forth. Between you and me, asking and answering questions, so the vlog doesn't seem so stale. Gneifen seems to have already pressed the record button. Back over and edit out the good stuff before posting it. Start with one of your questions. What do you get? Are you become a vlogger? Time and circumstance were just right. I can perform in front of a camera and I get to interact with everyone in real time. It's so exciting. For asking, will you keep streaming in the future? Sure I will. Why not? Don't plan on leaving the Huohuo anytime soon. We'll keep streaming in the future. Planning future live stream segments. Try to be played at fixed time so it's easier for everyone to watch. Stay tuned. What's your favorite thing about Huohuo culture? Food, so much delicious food. Revered classics over at the RM Alley. Cheap and delicious. So broad and deep. If I don't eat for a few meals, I'll go nuts. The stomach of mine. Sorry. That digs in Huohuo's stomach. Do your vlogs use special effects? No, wait, let me state again. My one poor hell. Dare say lives changed the protection of my mighty companions. They're all skilled fighters. Been asking to try this at home. Please seek assistance from the Realm Keeping Commission. It was really fluent. Where'd you learn it? Nutshell, just seize every chance you get to talk and practice as much as you can. You just have this weird accent whenever I talk, everything thanks to my thick skin, chatting as much as possible with whomever I meet. Just love chatting on the star skiff and I lose track of time when chatting with the pilots. Luckily they never charged me extra. That's all. And now she's got questions. I often see little guy together with this tall gray-haired hot guy. Is he single? Dang. Really? Looks like Super's quite pot. And this kind of question is really in though. Alright, let's fast forward on to the next question. Big team keep streaming in the future. Definitely keep streaming, but everyone has their own lives to live, so it's hard to line up. To follow our channel and enable notifications. She's doing the plug. Version, don't forget to like, yeah. Little cloak goblin. Right, we're done recording this section. Viewers like real relax. You'll do the posting. Alright, let me post it. I'm the best at posting. Go Sun Squad, 100K subscriber special. Publish. Don't worry, your action is very cute and plenty of people will buy it. Work today once again. Alright. Done. Little guy, #1 fan. Queen. Go. Target 40K. Teleport. Let's get back to the ghost hunting. Grab that. Just this mix. That one. I like the smite. Signing. Weird stuff keeps happening in Haunted House. Except. Wait, that's only 50. That's only 50. We're supposed to get 40K? Or 400K? Fine. Yeah. Okay. Let's grab this one. One house, ghost, ignore smaller followers increasing. Work of Heliobus, imagine so. We're not ruling on the chance it's fraud. Recently reached proper conclusion. We go Huohuo. Found some clues that may be linked to Tail on another post, so I want to go and confirm for myself. We got the haunted house. I want to find Tail more. See if these messages are reliable, so don't want to trouble you all. Well, make sure to tell us if you come across any trouble. Right. It's send me the address. Let's go. Back to the Alchemy Commission. Teleport. And where are we going? Right there? Alrighty. What's up, dude? Landlord of the haunted house. Time to investigate. Where's the 10 Lords member? We're all pretty capable. Is there something that you cannot tell us? Something look down. There's some strange stories. Many of them were baseless, but this time I've met the real thing. If you may not be any use, we've dealt with the real thing before too. Understand once I explain. First, this was just property they bought at a low price, thinking I'd gotten myself a steal, but after they sold me the property, I never heard from the previous owner. Sorry. Every prior landlord has met with an unfortunate end. Never used to believe in these. Cough, it's hard for me to breathe sometimes. It started making me nervous. Sometime I found a geomantic master. He checked his compass. Hold on. Sorry about that. My throat's trying to close up on me. Are you sure this geomantic master is not just a con man? So inside, you'll know the master was telling the truth. Even though I don't want this busted house anymore, it's still a personal asset and I'd like to sell no matter the price. I think we should just head back. If you'll find the deed, I won't be able to sell without it. To do that, I'll allow you to visit the haunted house. Don't know where this baffling self-confidence of yours comes from. Alright, right ahead. Let's go. 58. Alright. Alright. Oh, it's a labyrinth. Ugh. I pieced together a blueprint of some house. So we're staying here tonight? Night. Wait, let's spend the night on those. Either way, we need to find the deed and investigate the truth behind the heliobus while we're at it. Two birds, one stone. I'm concerned, think of it. Think that advertisement on board. That advertisement board over there is a little out of place. See what we can find out. Investigate. It's a little out of place. Investigate closely. Flips over like it's come to life. Oh, it's Kafka's poster. Lofi should have already removed the one notice. However, grassroots level work can be slow. You may still see Kafka's poster on the street. Courtyard of apparently haunted house. Yeah, should raise some caution, dude. Shouldn't be here. You should probably get closer and take a look. Touch it. Ah. Who would have expected this? She is beautiful. Correct, but now is not the time to be saying such things. Strangely colored stone falls before your eyes. Someone noticed you looking at the one poster. Pick it up, it's probably an important clue. The moment you hear a voice, save me. So dark, I don't want to be trapped here. Please find me. This magnetic stone is the first clue. Bring it, save me. Hear that? Not only I could hear it. That was obviously heliobus, right? Yes, this looks like all the clues are hidden in this residence when you find the heliobus. Alright. Usually colored lodestone. If you use some kind of rubbing paper, you may be able to copy the inscription and read it. Do we got any paper? Broken glaive. Take it with you just in case it comes in handy. Giant plant. Broken box, started moving, lock is corroded. There's a hole the size of a fist. Looks like there's something metallic in there. Huh, if only we had a lodestone. Get him to this hole and extract it. Courtyard gate key. Alright. Key. Confirm. door. Right, down here. Let's get an old bell. And this tape seems very strong. Well, we've got a glaive. Easily tears through the packing tape. You obtain a key from the various items inside. Over here. Discard food box. Remove the food inside. Something that looks like a rice ball. Is there anyone hungry in the courtyard and eating this? Square right. Oh, jeez. Investigate. Key. Key. We'll open it up. How did you guys already get in here? Scan teapot, no tea leaves, no water. Exquisite safe, looks to be holding precious items. There's password is T. There's no T on the lock, so T must represent a series of digits. I don't think we have the password. Package is making a growling sound. Bell. The security packages moved closer. Package is making a growling sound. Meow meow. Woof 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 woof. Growl growl. Beep beep. Here's some food. Shout bursts out the package, snaps up the rice ball. Seems like an invisible monster crawls out from the box and shuffles along the wall, leaving handprints. Oh, jeez. There's scrapped rubbing paper hidden around here. Discarded letter sheets. This game seems like a broken musical instrument. Okay, so now that we have the sheets, you can come here. Paper. Stone, carefully wrote the message. Just you've come from my safe. Before that, I'm aware of what has transpired. As an outworlder, burdened with a gravely ill wife, I invested a considerable sum to acquire this property. Resided here for quite some time. Inexplicable phenomenon. Let me to experience severe nervous breakdowns, coming overwhelming despair. Just finished listing my home for sale. Estate agent tormented me too. He inquired, is your house haunted? Haunted property like this won't fetch a high price. Selling to me and a reduced rate would be your best option. However, I never disclosed the haunted nature of the home to him. I discern the true reasoning behind this haunting. I don't do things like other people. Upon discovering the truth, I resolved to seek retribution. Place the deed within the safe, refrain from selling to anyone, and let the agent wander about the place for all eternity. I shall depart the Zinho for good, ensuring that he never gains possession of this abode. If you wish to must solve the puzzle I've left behind. Combination to the safe is written on a note affixed to its surface. Enter the correct combination. You shall discover the surprise I have prepared for you. Yours since Renault. Okay. 23. Okay. So the clues. So things like that. Way to abstract. Wait. Hold up. So M 7 1 8 3 9 7193 is 183. 123 258, or it'd be 12358. One, two. Three. Are we supposed to start from the bottom? Start from 1. Oh. 1, 3, 2, and 8. On the safe along with the deed, there was a Huohuo bus. Finally came. How dare you do this to me? So the guy locked an actual demon in the box for the realtor. Oh, that's funny. I mean, I'd do it too, honestly.
You took the bait just like that.
Like, if you try and con me out of my fucking house, yeah, I'd do the exact same. Boom. Then candle flame should take out you. And then you die. There we go. I love this exorcismic, dude. Living person. I'm gonna breathe the sweet scent of life. Let me catch my breath. What's wrong with you all? You think these kind of terrifying tricks are funny? Wait. Isn't the haunting caused by helium? Aren't humans the one who make the houses haunted? Seriously. We heard from the landlord Renault that this place is haunted, so we came to investigate. You're talking about Renault? He said his name was Renault. The owner of this house was indeed Renault. He died a century ago. It's an imposter. I've had enough here. You want to get me in that Gordon, get me out of here. Take me somewhere with life and yang energy. Alright. Get in the gourd. What's the deal with that Renault? This picture, isn't this the same one that's on the deed? Saw that by accident, but I didn't mean to see. It's indeed the same person. When the deed is Renault, he was a no-worlder. So who's the Renault we met before? Think I have an idea? Let's go see about that landlord. Property deed, family photo. Hey, what's up, dude? Back, do you find my deed? We found the deed. I'm going to test you a little about who exactly is the owner of the household written on this deed. It's not Renault, so you are Renault. Before I am Renault. Wrong. Renault was a short-lived species who passed away a century ago. You were the one that chased out the real landlord of that haunted house. Found a picture of Renault and his family. Which one of these is you? Also found messages left behind by his family. Family record multiple supernatural incidents. In the end, these hauntings force them to sell the place and move on here. Just when you thought no one would know who this outworlder was, you tried to sell off his property. Realizing this haunted house was really haunted, you got scared. So contacted us hoping to get the ghosts, rid of the ghosts. On Cloud 9, they'll be taking you in the Realm Keeping Commission. Oh, get got. Already explained the situation to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'm sure they'll be able to handle this. Let's go back to fix roll. Time to seal the boy. Teleport. Alright, one more seal in the way. Doesn't stop us from posting an update. Wikipedia. Debunking the haunted house. No more fake news. That's when they do something despicable as faking a haunting to scare someone off and sell their assets for profit. Sometimes men's hearts are even darker than demons. Yeah. When I found the truth, I feel a little unsatisfied. Let's leave it here. Got things to do. See you later. Boom. Alright. Reconvene. Whoa. Want to recommend my way of relaxing everyone. Starscape Haven. You can find a place just stare out. Sleepless Hero. Looking at the Starskips passing by. Very soothing. Can't relate. I'm a little concerned about your mental well-being, Huohuo. We'll go try it out, but you know you're safe to talk to us, right, Huohuo? Sorry, oh, wait. Something happened? I'm back. Mr. Ziyang came over and gave me a pocket full of and he's without saying anything and left. What's going on? Well, was adorable. Like, oh, people can't help but feed the koi fish in a pond. No one is discouraged for feeding one. Do we get sidetracked a little bit? Oh man, I love them. Assemble the ghost hunting squad. Switching. Boom. Grab that. Right. Ghostly Grove. This one. Start it. If I could scare Prinko on live stream, it'd definitely be good for the show. I think this is more like a bad debt or some kind of vengeance. Well, what do you think? Details in the post are true, especially about deliberately choosing to call in the middle of the night. This alibi can be really crafty and deliberately choose to ambush victims when they're completely off guard. It's pretty dangerous, but can Healby use Jade Abakai or phones? But he can't use Jade Abakai directly unless they take possession of a victim. Better go take a look. I think there may be more than one victim here. Split up, we'll meet up with Thread's original poster. Well, how can you go investigate the source of scary call? Alright. Teleport. Let's get going.
Where to now?
This dude is...
You read the novel about the Ten Lords Commission?
Right over here. What's up? You authenticate the ID? So you can please tell me what's going on? Late every night, my Jade Advocates get anonymous calls. Person tells me I have to meet them, they have something they want to tell me. When they call back later, the voice grows really weird. It's a worn human asking why I haven't come. Do you remember what address they said? There's nobody in the harbor, and I got this feeling there's no hair standing in, so I didn't venture out. Can't control my curiosity, so I'm gonna ask you to help me go and keep the appointment. Alright. Go. Ugh. It is over there. No. Okay, right here. No message. Arrived yet? Just arrived. Gone. I just called back and got through, and location's now at... This used to be a passenger terminal, but ever since this line was changed, it's empty. Alrighty. So it's on the other side of a closed door. Oh no, we can get to it through here. And while we're here, activate that shadow. Oh, whoa. What's Huohuo doing here? What does this one do? Regenerate energy and increase alt damage. Gotcha.
Huh. More enemies. Time
Compare.
for a buzz.
Fire weakness.
Hold everyone back again.
Do we need to heal? No.
I'm on guard.
Great. Ultimate damage boost. And lance. Get him. Boom. And blast. Going just down to the big one. Oof.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Beat him up.
Time for a buzz.
And wind weakness. Get him, Wappa. There we go. Whoa, what are you doing here? Yeah, should we split up? I got back from Realm Keeping Commission, helping retrieve call logs. Showing the source of the call was here. Tail isn't here. We chill for everyone. Yeah, we're friends. Don't even sweat it. Who's that guy? It's the one who made the scary prank call. Jade just tracking display is right on top of it. But can the Mara Struck actually use Jade Abakai? It's a question we'll have to ask the involved party. Stand guard and make sure it doesn't attack. There's our Wraith Warden. Quick, help me out. Take such a vicious creature means. So it's a Heliobus possessing the Mara Struck. Find a host body, it turns out we Starkraven lunatic. I can't take this. Please do me a solid and let me out so I can just borrow another body for a couple of days. Can you even say that? That's their problem. It's kind of for me what all that midnight ruckus was about before. You're not going anywhere until you do. There's no way I can escape right now. I wasn't the one who did all that violent stuff. She's incredibly insane, out of my control. The midnight ruckus, that was when I finally managed to wrest back control. She had Jade Abacus on her with emergency contacts, so I kept trying to call them. Didn't tell you what happened next. Alright. You'll have to go to prison and wait a while. That's great. That's great. Everything's going great. As long as I get out of this meat suit and I'm not stuck with this maniac. Oh. It's the best I can do. I can't get out of this body. There's this thought stuck in this girl's head. She doesn't let go no matter what. It's binding us together tightly. Could be their emergency contact. It's me. Didn't scare you. Just send a message to read the last remaining thoughts stuck in this girl's head. Oh boy, I know what she wants now. She wants to see the emergency contact and her Jade Abacus one last time before saying goodbye. But that's not to mention whether or not her friend wants to meet up with Mara Struck. She doesn't want her friend to see her like this, right? This problem's easily taken care of. Just let me on her body, I'll definitely grant you her wish. I get it. Oh, fight again? Take a note. Please.
Time for a buzz.
Ooh.
We have to fight.
Of course.
Bear. Break him.
I'm on guard.
Put ultimate damage.
This combat needs optimizing. At this
And
speed,
please kill. Dang.
Defend the weak.
Guard.
It's too late to repent.
Dope.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant.
Okay.
This century
Take them out,
is
please.
but a vision.
There we go. 14k, damn, on. Damn, done. That's that one. And oh, this one might take a bit. Oh, no, wind shear.
Lance at the ready.
Excellent. Boom. Battle over. Finally free, trapping me inside herself like that. Incredibly powerful obsession. Well, grant her final wish out of respect for a formidable opponent. Come on, let's go see who it is she's so infatuated with. Don't worry, I'll just change into her appearance first. Good. That's how I remember it. And you are Singer, the Helio bus we were just talking with. Come on, let's get moving. Oh. Teleport. You, for all these years, you finally think of coming back? Thought you avoid me because you hated me. Could I, if it weren't for you scolding me, then I'd still be an insufferable wretch now. Shouldn't have been mean with you before, and I should have signed you up without asking first. I was thinking about then was sending you off, so I did something so stupid. The past be the past, don't take it to heart. And I'm far too late showing my gratitude. Without you, I'd definitely still be all discombobulated. Sorry about that call. My Jade Abacus got broken and everything was static. I think I'm seeing you now then. It's getting late and you should go home. No good hanging outside once this late. How long were we chatting for? What about you? Don't you want to go home and take a look around? No, I've got something important on with the 10 Lords Commission. Came back to tell you I'm safe. Should probably go back now. I'll always take extra care whenever you leave the house. You're right near us for 10 Lords. Things are different now, and I can't help you out with anything. Alright. So you seems nervous and fidgets. Good. Oh. Anything else you'd like to say to me? Nothing. Take care of you. You too, little sister. Huh? Huh? Little sister. See her around her seems to freeze. Takes a moment. I've been fine. You don't have to worry. go with your mind at ease. There's her eyes becoming red. Oh, it's finally over. Time for us to part ways. Where do you think you're going? You look like really are tricky. Get him in the gourd. Zoop. Another one down. Better get back to Fixwell Garden. Alright. Fixwell. Really need to go over there. And in the machine. It was just a mistake. Something still felt wrong. It's so hard to understand. It's like the Cloud Knights and their passphrases. So Ari Mara struck, but managed to hang in there all because of her big sister. No wonder the Heliobus possessed her. It's pity, and all players don't like that. You think she already knows? Knows what? Knows their sister's already passed away? Seen her final expression? It felt like she knew? I think so too. She's crying at the end, right? I could notice that detail. I need to go back and digest things for a while. It's like those two have quite a few stories between them. People involved are willing to say we can't just make rash inquiries into their personal affairs. They'll meet up again like this is some kind of reunion. Some first processes, and you should get sent out now that the assignment has been completed. No. Go Skull, recording received. We're on it. Good job. Everybody home. And now, the finale? Never thought. Could I get some context? Same here. Parents are Cloud Knights, but they passed away when we were young. So I had to support both of us. I had to work all day and didn't have much time to discipline my sister. She ended up becoming a troublemaker and didn't even finish school. So I applied for her to join the Cloud Knights, straighten her out. She found out what I did. There was a huge argument. She refused to serve, but she actually joined the Cloud Knights. You did what was best for her. Don't blame yourself. She resented me for the Cloud Knights. Started today. She told me she got transferred to the Ten Lords Commission. Didn't have the chance to contact me or explain anything. Finally breathed a sigh of relief. I'm sorry for dragging you into my family drama. Oh. Yeah. We... There we go. 420. Ah, 421. Man. Message. What was missing? She said she was where she was going. At Huohuo. Calling her out in the group chat won't help. We should contact Anya. Ghostbusting squad can't afford to lose any members. Already posts here. Give it a quick once over. Just keep adding her. Please stop adding people. Oh man. Yeah. We'll just teleport right over. Oop. What's up?
I'm looking at the reply. See? Here. Miss Hanya said she's on her way.
Good. One of our team members has gone missing since a ghost hunting mission. Searched everywhere. 306. Oh, dang. Begin.
It appears we are all present. The Spiritfarers who were supposed to report to Huohuo mentioned they didn't see her today. I'll get straight to the point. I have no idea where Huohuo may be. However, if we combine our efforts, we may be able to piece together some clues. Each of you are close to Huohuo. Did you notice anything unusual about her yesterday?
She was concerned about Tail.
Miss Huohuo has been trying to track down Tail. In addition to helping the squad, that is. What if Huohuo came across a lead today? Something that sounded like Tail's doing. Knowing her, she's probably gone looking for him.
And yet, she didn't come to any of us for help. That's not like her. Given the type of person she is, if she did have any clues, she would seek out our help. If she hasn't shared anything with us...
Did she get jumped by a Heliobi?
There is only one possibility.
She's been deceived?
Correct. And I think I might know who the culprit is.
Cirrus. The only one who may have knowledge of Tail's whereabouts is Cirrus, whose plans were foiled due to Tail's actions.
Even if Cirrus doesn't know where Tail is, given the shared history, they wouldn't hesitate to cause trouble.
Yep.
Let's go. We must try to squeeze some answers out of Cirrus.
Octane Dream. Alright. Teleport over. Sup, buddy?
Well. Insects who don't know when to quit. I sense you have questions. Go on. Ask away.
Huohuo is missing. And I'm willing to bet you know something about it.
How careless. Your companion vanishes right under your noses. And you fail to notice. Why am I the one you're pestering?
You lied to her about Tail's whereabouts.
Might not be able to completely eradicate the Heliobi, but we have plenty of ways of dealing with them.
Ooh, how threatening. Save your breath. I know your tactics. Let's cut to the chase. I do know something about it.
I knew it.
Believe it or not, while you were distracted, she came and found me. She asked me if I knew where Mr. Tail was, and I simply gave her a clue. She searched high and low, but came back empty-handed, of course. If only you could have seen her expression, simultaneously terrified and desperate to know more. Utterly hilarious.
Look, I know it's possessing a kid right now. Can we kick the hell out of the kid?
I became fed up with her constant nagging. I told her that her beloved Tail had splintered and been reduced to an ember without a single memory. You should have seen her face! I started
Where is
feeling
she?
sorry for her. Out of pity, I told her that her Tail was hiding in Cloudford, preparing to flee the Xianzhou on a star skiff. I also told her that the Ten Lords Commission was in the process of recapturing all the Heliobi. If she were to turn to you for help, Mr. Tail would be imprisoned. Even if she managed to find him.
Lies! You can't possibly know where Tail disappeared to.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But I have no doubt about one thing. My friends are ready and waiting for her in Cloudford.
Ah, shit. That means
You should
Huohuo.
have faith in your friend. Perhaps Huohuo is safe and sound. Perhaps she managed to subdue the Heliobi. If you rush to Cloudford, there's still a chance you might find her.
Not good.
Serious.
Let's head to Cloudford quickly.
The paperwork will have to wait. I'm coming with you.
Alright, let's go. Cloudford. Teleport. Oh, Oh, jeez. Whoa.
What do we do now? I'll go get help from the Alchemy Commission.
Hold on. Let me take a look at her.
Oh.
She's unresponsive. It looks like a heliobus has taken control of her mind.
Should we try using the
This
chime?
isn't just a heliobus illusion. It's a complete sensory barrier, cutting off the individual from the outside world. In this case, even the harmonic chime won't work. This isn't something the healers at the Alchemy Commission can handle. I'll take Huohuo back to the Ten Lords Commission. Perhaps they'll have an answer.
Oh,
As
jeez.
for now, I'm temporarily suspending the activities of the ghost hunting squad.
Oh.
But
The situation has changed completely. Without the assistance of a judge, continuing would place all of you in grave danger, defeating the purpose of the squad.
Alright.
Tanya, this is to save our friend.
I know. I understand. But please, let the Ten Lords Commission deal with this. We'll find a way to extract this heliobus from Huohuo.
Miss Tanya, tell me straight. Does the Ten Lords Commission actually have a solution?
We can interrogate Cirrus.
Cirrus is bound to know what this heliobus is up to.
No, we shouldn't do what they expect us to do. They've been manipulating us from Fixed Troll Garden all along. We need to find out what they really want before we go any further.
We are not completely out of options. It might be possible to use another heliobus to drive out the one that seized Huohuo's mind.
Yeah, but we'd have to find Tail.
But why would a heliobus ever want to help people? Wait, Miss Hanya, do you mean to say that...
I've been keeping Tail here all along.
Why?
What?
Don't look so surprised, young lady.
Surprised? Huohuo has been worried sick trying to find you, and now something else has gone after her.
You flaming furball! What the heck is going on? Did you know about this the whole time, Miss Hanya?
As per our rules, any free-roaming heliobus must be sealed away. I was merely following protocol. Besides, it was Tail who requested this.
Oh?
It's a long story. I only recall a moment during that fateful night when my consciousness was on the verge of shattering into a million pieces. Time stood still. I watched myself parting from Ignomar, drifting without purpose. Then, before I knew what had happened, the girl had retrieved me, and a judge of the Ten Lords Commission had sealed me within a tail. I believe you humans call this kind of thing an end-of-life experience. But why would a heliobus experience one of those? Ridiculous. Since I'd slipped the leash, I thought I might as well change bodies and savor a bit of freedom. But then...
Lucky for you, you met me.
my luck took a sour turn when I ran into this demoness. I mean, Judge. When I was with Huohuo, she constantly rant about me, whining about all the problems I'd caused her, how I'd ruined her life. It was only after I vanished that she realized she'd taken my power for granted. I wanted to hear her cry about it. So, in a fit of anger, I had this demon, Judge, imprison me in the gourd.
You had had your wish. Now, I'm offering you a chance to regain your freedom. Not by letting you go, but by going back to the way things were. Do we have a deal? Can I trust you, Tail?
Ugh. Of course! We're pretty much co-workers at this point. So, all I have to do is possess Huohuo and take out those other pesky heliobi, right?
Alright. Let's go with Tail.
Time to give this heedless creature a reality check.
It's all up to you.
It's exorcism o'clock.
Alright. Let's go.
Where
Oh, we're playing as Huohuo?
where am I? Tail, are you here? I feel like I've been possessed. Tail, is that you? Oh no. No, it can't be him. Tail always said only the most privileged are worthy of being. Mom? Is this an illusion? Mom, what are you doing here? I've missed you so much.
Oh.
Stay back! Don't come any closer. I don't know who you are, but you're not my Huohuo. Keep that filthy thing you're carrying away from me.
It's me.
I'm still me. I'm the one in control.
It's just a matter of time before it takes control of you.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Huohuo. Your father and I had no choice but to send you to the Ten Lords Commission. It's best if you pretend
No,
we never
don't
existed.
Don't bully Huohuo. Come on. No.
Hey, I remember you.
Huohuo's tail is all singed. It looks like a giant sparkler. Stay away from us, monster! Trying to make us feel sorry for you? I can't stand people who do that.
I'm not trying to make you feel
Oh.
sorry for me.
I heard your parents don't want you anymore. You should be the one feeling sorry.
We shouldn't be talking to a monster anyway. Let's get out of here. But I'm not a monster.
Oh.
What should I do?
Oh.
Tail? How are you still here? I see now. You're leaving me too. Everyone always leaves me. I don't want to be alone. Not again.
I haven't
Oh.
left.
Please, Tail. No more words. I can't bear to see you fade away.
Are you a judge or not? This heliobus is distorting your perceptions. Get a grip.
He's a
Resist
good
that.
little guy, ain't he?
They've all gone. All abandoned me.
All gone. Just watch me. I'll drag them all back.
Oh. We're playing his tail now? Oh, do we have to do a door lock? You.
Let's bring this one back.
Huohuo, I'm sorry. It's better that you pretend Mom and Dad are no longer here.
How can your own flesh and blood be so heartless? These humans.
Oh. And Huohuo's classmates. Pass through. Pass through. Aha.
Let's bring this one back.
Unlock.
Why does Huohuo Huohuo gets so much attention. I'm gonna get everyone to ignore her.
Ugh, the behavior of these brats is astounding.
Open up. And grab both classmates.
This tail is just so creepy. It glows like some sort of torch. Rose!
Hey, wanna lose a hand?
Aw, Tail cares.
Whoa, look! I brought everyone back for you.
Who's back?
Whoa, our precious girl. Mom and Dad shouldn't have left you all alone. Whoa, I'm sorry. I was just jealous that your tail is cooler than mine. Whoa, I've always dreamed about having such a cool tail. Why don't you come play with me?
Oh, they're only here because you possessed them and made them come back. This isn't what I meant.
Oh, come on. You wanted them to return. They returned.
Tail? You're not an illusion. You're here. You're actually Tail. Where have you been all this time? I thought you were already...
Dead? Well, I haven't exactly had a picnic. Exploding into countless shards, being your shadow for all those rotten years. It's about time I had some good luck. I thought about getting out of here, but I couldn't shake the feeling there was something wrong. So I came back to see if you could manage on your own, or if you were still a scaredy cat.
I'm sorry. I guess I still am.
No, you're selling yourself short. You're daring. How you had the courage to do something so dangerous amazes me. It's not bravery you lack, but sense.
What other choice did I have? I suspected that Cirrus was deceiving me, but the thought of losing you forever was... unbearable.
Forget about all that. I'm here now. But... did everyone really leave you because of me?
You know what? They left. Let them be. I'm not a people person anyway. Without you, Tail, they'd have left me just the same.
Well, since you put it like that, I suppose I have nothing to feel guilty about anymore. Well, somebody needs to keep you out of trouble. Speaking of which, there's a pesky Heliobus lurking right here. I'm coming for you. Don't even think about escaping.
Whoop. Wait then.
Move carefully.
This one blocks and reflects all damage. Ooh.
Can you let me have some fun this time?
Grab that. Buff. The exorcismic.
I'll crush them all.
It's alright. Bop. Bop.
To the finish! Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Bop him. We still have the Aegis. Oh, that was a bunch of damage. Oh, we still get the stun? Are you shitting me? Man. Oh, and it's wearing off.
I'm on guard.
Alright. Reapply it. Blast. Wind weakness, please. Very good.
Clemency? Never.
Okay. And heal.
Lance at the ready.
And your kill. There we go. Seal him up. Exit out.
Huohuo, you're awake! Seems like Tails' operation was a success!
Madam Hanya, Miss Gui, Sushang, and Mr. Trailblazer. Thank you, all of you. Are you the ones who brought Tail back?
Well, where would we be without our squad leader? We had to help.
Oh, so Scaredy Cat is squad leader. Well, well, look at you.
That's just what Miss Gawain calls me.
Well, well, Tail actually does belong to Miss Huohuo.
Excuse me?
Despite Cirrus's scheming and calculating, they clearly didn't expect Tail to return to Huohuo. Their plan to kidnap her was an utter failure. If they saw Huohuo as she is now, it would break their will.
Madam Hanya, urgent news from Fixtral Garden. The subdued Heliobi are stirring again.
Cirrus may not know the location of Tail, but they still figured out a way to divert everyone's attention.
Ooh. Cirrus was waiting for us to leave?
It's not because of me, is it?
There's no need to blame yourself. This was Cirrus's plan all along. It looks like the end game that General Jing Yuan has been trying to avoid is fast approaching. Sushang, please head to the seat of Divine Foresight and fetch the General. Let's
You got
head
it.
back to Fixtral Garden now, while there's still a chance to turn things around. It's time to teach Cirrus a lesson.
Alright. Let's go conclude the story of this event. I mean, hopefully this is the conclusion. I mean, there's technically still some ghost hunts left to get to 1 million. But I don't think there's going to be anything.
If it isn't the judges at the Ten Lords Commission. Sluggish as ever. Oh, and is that Mr. Tail? Back to being a guard dog, I see. How delightful. This calls for a celebration. Still, after our last encounter, I've no intention of including you in my plans. To see Ignimar's most powerful fragment now burdened with emotions pains me. It's a pity, but you've become expendable.
Who are you calling expendable?
The Ten Lords Commission's matrix is still intact. The Heliobi cannot leave Fixtral Garden. You may think you have the upper hand, but you're nothing more than a caged animal. You will never leave here.
Leave? That was never my plan. I came to Fixtral Garden for one reason and one reason alone. To fight the Lofu's formidable general?
Yeah, but to get that, you still have to go through us.
Playing the waiting game. I merely capitalized on that. While you were all out on a wild goose chase, I rallied other Heliobi to my cause, thereby increasing my strength. Thanks to all of you, I've amassed the power of every Heliobus sealed within Fixtral Garden. All I need to do now is wait for the General to make his grand entrance. Before that happens, I should keep my end of the bargain. Destroying you without leaving a trace.
I mean, Jing took out Phantilia, and she seems a lot more powerful than you.
Time to suffer.
Oh. Cirrus's Heliobus ability can immediately cause allies to take action. good chance. Switch to the enemy side, so watch out. Don't forget, yeah. Buff time. And shackle, inflict imprisonment. That's honestly probably going to be our best one for this.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
And shackle.
Carefully.
There we go. Reinforcement. Quantum, please. Quantum. Go. Entanglement should kill. Oh, Travis, thank you for the follow. We're just wrapping up the Honkai Star Rail story. How are you doing? Or I guess technically this is Ghostbusters. Yeah, this whole event's been nothing but Ghostbusters. I think I didn't get a good look at it. I think Huohuo's phone case actually is a Ghostbusters reference. Oh, I have her. I can just check that when we're on this battle because I can use her as a character. Yeah, but I'm doing pretty good. We've been chipping through this at a pretty decent pace. And I think this is the final mission for the event. Not 100% sure. I mean, I guess worst case scenario, I end stream after this is done, and I do a bonus stream tomorrow or something. Yeah. So hit him with the seal. Heal silver. And now story? Story? What? Okay, since we're out. Yeah, that is. It is a Ghostbusters reference on her phone case. Nice.
They keep on coming back for more. What should we do?
Oh, she's the best character.
Take it easy, kid. Heliobi might lack physical form, but they're not impervious to physical attacks. Cirrus is merely putting on a brave face.
Okay.
The moment they sense even a hint of defeat, it's over. They'll break into pieces regardless of how powerful they are.
So, just like what happened to Ignimar, once a Heliobus realizes they're going to lose, they'll shatter?
Exactly. And if there's anyone who can cause Cirrus to shatter,
It's Jing.
So, General, you finally decided to show up. Ready to face the music?
Oh boy. Huohuo's easily become my favorite character throughout this event. She's great. Before that, it was Silver.
As I mentioned previously, when Tang Xiao and Ignimar fought, the scales were balanced.
Oh, she's just so cute. Yeah, Silverwolf's good, but Huohuo's overtaken her in my opinion.
But for you,
maybe it's just because Silver hasn't really shown up too much besides her event.
and yet here we are.
Like,
My power decided.
yeah, Silverwolf's great.
Notions of rules and equal competition are mere illusions. Now, if you don't mind, allow me to show you how the end game is played.
Get him, Jing. Yeah, Silver's good. I really hope she has a role in Penacony or the Herdic continuance, because it could be yeah. I mean, it was pretty cool, dude. Break them. Wind Shear should get the kill. Boom. That one. She's going to advance everybody. That now.
Not a scratch.
Buff everybody. Good. And honestly, we can just re-imprison everybody. Oh, okay. So I was right. If they're already moved up, it doesn't stop them. That is good to know. Damn. One should kill. Take that one out. Done. That one shows can we get a weakness on you? Fire. It works. Okay, smack that one. Prison bonus. Steal. Lance. Reapply the exorcismic. Place of prison. Take that one out. Then ultimate is Elam. What's your go-to? What's my go-to team? It's what I'm currently using. Preservation, Trailblazer, Dan, Huohuo, and Silver is my current main team. It lacks a little in elements, but thankfully Silver's just straight busted and makes it so you don't really have to care about elemental weaknesses. As long as you have skill points, you can just make them weak. Amberland, Bailu, and March. Ah, nice. That works. I think having 2 preservation and a healer would be a little light on DPS. Because like March is preservation, March is supposed to be a tank. Yeah. Alright, nice. Ooh, and my healer's been stunned. Okay.
This combat needs optimizing.
Oh crap. Ban. Silverwolf hits like a small. Yeah, Silverwolf actually does do pretty decent DPS. And I don't even have mine built that particularly well, so yeah, I believe it. Okay, Dan. I think we're losing Silverwolf no matter what we do here. Because Huohuo was locked at the bottom and I don't have a way to get debuff to her or dispel to her. Only been playing you're already at 39. Wow. Nice. Yeah, I haven't managed to pull Bailu, but yeah, she was the best healer when the game came out, and I think she still is. Who else is there? There's Luchoa, who I think is... She increases max HP too. Nice. Because I know, like, Luchoa and Huohuo both excel in... They're healers, but they have, alternate things they do. Like, Huohuo is also a buffer. Huohuo just went down. Oh, shit. Okay. It's just Trailblazer and Dan. Oh, no. Yeah, I know. Use ults. I'm just... you need a weakness to wind. Excellent. Break him. Come on. Not close. And take that one out.
Accept your defeat. You are bested.
Attack, steal, fire. This needs to kill both of those little guys, which it should. There we go. do. Just don't target Sil. And Silver's down. Silver's down. Trailblazer stunned. We should be able to pull this. No, because they're gonna get empowered. This might not end well.
Step aside. I have no
Yeah, I know they have different voice lines on double. Okay. What's our best move here? Taunt? Might be taunt.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Okay. We can use Dan's ultimate to interrupt and steal the fire
Life and death, revealed in an instant. This
and imprison it so it doesn't move. We got it. Got it, because imprison will send it down and oh, let's do good. Blast. Ultimate.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance.
We got it.
Forward.
Time to suffer.
We got it. We got it. Yeah. So we're, yeah, Silver. I love all the little details they put in for characters, man. We might not got it.
I have to keep going.
Oh shit! Real? Yeah, no, just barely. Shit. Man. They just stunned my Huohuo at the worst. I don't even think I need double up on healers. I think it's just skip. Yeah, we've seen this. It was just they got the stun on Huohuo at the worst possible moment.
Move carefully.
Prison. We get that. Swinging him. Set up a weakness. Quantum. Very good. Build imprisonment. Or entanglement. Or just flat out kill. That works too. Gambit. Right now. Something evil.
Lance ablaze.
Hit him. Don't use that yet. We wait until everybody's out of entanglement or out of imprisonment before we do that. And that is everybody out of imprisonment. So hit him with it. Blast. Okay, good. When these little things come in.
Can you let me have some fun this time?
So there's the next one. Silver build up skill, take it out if you can. Okay, everything's moved up. 2, Dan.
The truth of life and death. Revealed
Kill that one.
This sanctuary is but a vision.
Close enough, wind shear should kill. And nothing's imprisoned. So that. Shine blow.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Which one is it? Okay, kill that one, and we should get. Yeah. Recovers from the stun. Pop Huohuo's ultimate now for the buff.
I'll crush them all.
Okay. Take that one out.
Accept your defeat.
Go.
You are bested.
Gambit, we don't have an ult prepared to stop that enhancement. Silver's gonna go down. That's fine. We still have a healer. As long as Huohuo's the one that stays up, we're good.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Get boost. We still get it. Prison. Blast. Damage. And now we're back to where we were with an infinitely better team setup. I mean, it would be better if all four were up, but Silver Wolf definitely doesn't... Dan would have been the best to go down, honestly. But with what we have, we're doing pretty good. I don't think I need a restore for that. Subdue. Divert yin yang. Alright. Oh, jeez. Heavens fall to... And okay. It's back. Seal.
Unscathed. Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
We have two alts. We can afford to spam them a bit. To really exploit that imprisonment. Okay. Yeah, focus the heal there. We can use the lance. Make sure we get that fire. Good. Just advanced. It's good. Get the buff.
I'll crush them all.
Isn't pop that. Go. Basic attack. Rapid gambit. Still get the fire. That's the important part.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Blast.
Of course.
Use the heal just to refresh Huohuo's buff. Gambit. Do revert. Dan's gonna get stunned. Good. Seal it, and it goes down this round to Trailblazer. There we go. That's Cirrus dealt with. Oh. Oh, geez, another cutscene?
We played by our own set of rules.
Oh, Jin's about to wail on a kid. Jin's about to actually wail on a kid.
Checkmate.
Aww.
I concede.
Oh.
I am no Ignimor. I'm nothing.
Oh, 4-star light cone? I mean, it's not the worst.
I know of no faint flicker that could strategize such a fierce battle against one of the Rainbow Arbiter's generals.
Jing's really about to gas up the energy deep demon. Really? The one 5-star. Oh, 5-star light cone. I mean, if you wanted it, that's good. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Oh, nice. Huh? Yeah. Yeah.
The Heliobi may reflect our
But I'll take, yeah. You know, 5 stars, 5-star, even if it is just a weapon.
Awe-inspiring. Neither General Tang Xiao nor myself would deride such a foe.
I have been bested. It's true. I only sought to lock horns with you regardless of victory or defeat. Next,
Next is eternal punishment. For an inextinguishable flame such as yourself, I see no punishment more fitting than to see you confined to a vacant abyss, forever lamenting your past transgressions. Such is the fate that awaits you, Cirrus.
Oh boy, Jing.
So be it. Mountains will crumble, oceans will evaporate, but the Heliobi will always be there, patiently waiting for their day of freedom. And that day will come.
Yeah, sure, Cirrus.
The generals of the Xianzhou live. My battle against them will continue until the stars themselves burn out.
Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. Get in the cage. Talk to Jing and Hanya. Where are they? Oh, they're over there at the Ghostbuster HQ.
You're here. I've just finished reinscribing the seal on Huohuo's tail. Next, it's time to address the matter of Cirrus.
Okay. So we chose to be sealed again?
This is between me and the Ten Lords Commission. Non-aggression pact, if you like.
Whatever you say, Tail.
According to the Ten Lords, Tail must be supervised by a judge. I'll make sure to take good care of Mr. Tail.
Let's see who takes care of who.
Besides, when Mr. Tail isn't around, the other Heliobi pick on me.
Oh,
when Tail is here.
Poor Huohuo.
Other Heliobi? I'm the only Heliobus you need to worry about.
Well then, I will take care of the Cirrus situation. As for what gets written in the Lofu's ghostly grove, I'll leave that up to you.
Alright, you got it, honey.
Don't forget to seal the Heliobi within the evil binding matrix.
You got it. Alright. And now we need to go all the way back to the main. Oh no, it's over there. What? Okay, I thought we'd shove Cirrus in that one right there.
Since when did Fixstrom Garden
Oh, whatever. Time to go shove the Heliobi in the containment. And that should be a wrap on the event, right? Experience.
I wrote to my mom about the recent monster slaying and demon fighting stuff I've been doing for the Ten Lords Commission.
What did you tell her?
I told her I went toe-to-toe with the sword-fighting prodigy Yenqing and held my own against fragments of Ignimar. But all she did was scold me for getting into trouble. Do you think she was being sarcastic?
Perhaps she's worried you're neglecting your duties?
Than protecting the Xianzhou from the threat of Heliobi.
Quit worrying, Sushong. You've been an awesome squad member and a very talented sleepyhead. Now, let's think about what to publish on Ghostly Grove. This is huge news. This post
Oh, of course, the cloak goblin's just obsessed with the post.
On the hunt It's called professionalism, all right? I'm counting on you.
Okay, yeah. Seal him away. What do we got? Evil Spirit Awakened. Unknown Mushrooms. Work Tortures. No, Ancient Evil.
Ghost hunting squad can now rest easy for a while. Speaking as a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, I must thank you all for the dedication you've shown these past few days. You really minimized the impact of the Heliobi crisis.
No problem,
There
Anya.
may have been a few Heliobi that slipped through the net, but they are of no major concern.
Alright.
Leave them to us.
Yeah, I mean, how else is Gunaifen gonna get more followers?
I don't want to brag, but our articles on Ghostly Grove are the talk of the town. If we suddenly stopped uploading, it'd be
I was
pretty
joking,
unfair to the
Guai.
audience.
Miss Gui.
Madam Hanya, please let little Gui carry on uploading. I can't fall asleep without browsing Ghostly Grove before bed.
Oh, no, that's no. Oh, please, no.
You seem pretty set on this, so I won't stand in your way. However, bear in mind that...
Don't worry. We promise not to make your job any harder than it already is.
Alright. Cinco Parento. So, General Lightning Lord, so cool, so cool. So cool every time. Right? Let's get back to topic. Congrats to Huohuo for getting Tail back. Yeah, we thought Tail was with Anya. Took Tail a long time to recover, must have been tough. Well, something just crossed my mind. What, more clout? Well, don't push yourself, Huohuo. You. Mr. Tail isn't interested in, that's fine, we have plenty of other topics. First things first, let's check the account. How's your account doing? Huh? Ooh. 787,000? Nice. And 2 investigations. Okay. Alright. Oh, and Huohuo has become a visitor. Excellent. Fluffy Puppy. Really? That's the name? Hold on, I got see a total of 10. Yeah. Exchange. I mean, those were just given to me by Story Battle. Collect ghost stories. Yeah. We got Huohuo. All the Rail Upon the Stars achievements are done. Once more. So, like cone reward. Got that. Good time. Track of Destiny. Yeah, there's 2 left. Day. Those, I think. We'll do those tomorrow, I think. It's getting close to the 3-hour mark. That's usually when I call it quits. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. I might see you tomorrow for more Honkai. I will definitely see you on Sunday for the Pokemon Shiny Hunting stream. And 12:35 are you, man? Nice. But I will see you guys in the next stream. I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you have a good night. Bye-bye, everybody.